Hi,
Hi, Professor.
hi, hi, Professor. This is Srinadh, and he is Murali. We both combine and we are doing the project for database systems under your guidance and supervision. We took the project college database management system, and this is the abstract for that. The main motto of this project provides access to the college informations in that includes the staff, students, and whatever the things needed for the college. The virtual tour of the campus is offering via this application. Here, we shall go through the most recent details of the faculties and the employees and the students of the colleges. The general application is to help students at any institution by providing information about their curriculum, about the subjects, about the classes, assignments, grades, schedules, whatever, blah blah. This provides the everything which is related to the colleges, and that is the aim for the college database management systems. And this is the scope. Actually, what will be there for the next future? We are we are seeing about that. We want to see about that. Students' exams and the performances uh, through the resources, which includes the informations that students do on their midterms and their final exams and other exams by conducting the universities and the colleges. Exam results will be updated by the faculties and the students, and parents will have the chance to access the information. It can save the time for the parents by just log into portals and verify the information, and there is no need to come to the colleges and universities. And that is about the scope. And what is the background work, what is the theoretical work doing the colleges for the course conducting to the course going to the students, how it works towards the students from the professors. That's a called theoretical framework. Student information is now managing entered manually entered in the colleges. And once upon a time, before times, it's normally management and staff will maintain the student records, the past student records, present student records, everything. uh, the maintenance of the records is too high because of that. But now the everything will be changes. The records will be maintaining properly under the technical works, which can't make any mistakes. So there is a the long process and time taking, which creates a lot of issues normally. But now we are changes, situations are changed from a few years. That's about the theoretical frameworks. There are many drawbacks are pros and drawbacks are common in everything, pros and cons. In that, we are going with drawbacks first. Here are some issues with the current systems. It is manually and time-taking process commonly. The students, the colleges are working normally as per the schedules. Everything will be takes more times. The current system was incredibly insecure, and it is unable to produce various report types. Changes of making mistakes, checking for mistakes in the details in is time consuming. These are the drawbacks for database management systems. We have solution for the problems. To overcome these mistakes, we have a good amount of solutions for the applications. It offers a variety of controls for user friendliness solutions. This greatly simplifies and explains the project database management process and system. Everything will be good under the solutions. While the project development is ongoing, there is zero change of data mismatching at any levels. Various protocols, including HTTPs and others, are used to provide a high level of security. More importantly, the data is secured, and you can change the everything. You can change whatever it is needed for us, and also we save the time. That's it about the solution of this problem. And we have to keep some user requirements. As a result of the analysis of the users need the following demands. The system should allow users to log in from the applications first pages, and we have to go through with those. The administration has the ability to create users in accordance with the in as is in accordance. Data for the specific students may be uploaded by the admin. Users can see reports once the upload has been done successfully. General users will have access to view a specific students ID number status, or the CWID numbers, or whatever the things needed for the students will be maintained by particular people in a proper manner. The same facilities that has a student has access in order in the college are available to him also. Students also get up to date information on attendance or grades, reports, or exams. Everything they will get in the user requirements, which is needed for the college. Next, we will get every student will have distant pages designated as his account where he can access notices, attendance, grades. Everything will come under this. Even parents also, there is a chance. For every parent there is a chance by they can see the records of their kids from their houses by using the usernames and passwords. The administrators validates all of these reports and generalizes them for users to view, and we can go through this. And we have the system analysis. We have to analyze everything on that. We will get good results. That is a more useful thing for every colleges or even for factories or everything. Per process will be perfect, then everything will be good. In that manner, the documentations of software development lifestyles, all of the system requirements will be there in the proper manner. It means that it will serve as a fundamental tools for developers during the process. The future modifications to the requirements will need to go through the formal changes, formal system analysis process. In his 1988 article, A Spiral Model of Software Development and Enhancement, Barry Bohm, he defined spiral model, which is used for the system analysis and also database management systems. We have a lot of information about the spiral model in presently in this process. We have the spiral determination of objects, alternatives, and constructions, and there is a process of development of deliverabilities, and next it's a iteration planning. Everything will be there under the you can see through the diagram. The steps for a spiral model can be generalized as follows. The new system requirements are defined in as much detail as possible. The new requirements are defined in the above possibilities. We can move. The first prototypes and the second, there are different prototypes will be there, first and the second, and we have multi in the second process. The first prototype of new system is constructed from the preliminary design. It is usually a scaled down system and is represented as approximation of the characteristics of the final products. And the second type of prototype, it has a 4-step process. Accessing the initial prototype benefits and the drawbacks and the hazards. It can analysis and analyzes everything, and specifying the demands for the second prototype. What is the needed for the second prototype? It can specify their demands, and making the second prototype and planning it designs, and it makes the proper planning for the second prototype, and making and testing will be takes place in that prototype. And we have the interface. In order to accommodate a variety of purposes, the interface was created. Um, on the top level, GUIs have been divided into following categories: the administrative user interface and default or universal user interface. These are two types of interfaces we have. Next,
I'll
the
continue.
administrator user interface. From this, my friend will continue.
These are two interfaces. One is administrative and one is universal. In the first one, in the administrative user interface, it places a strong emphasis on the consistent data and practically speaking is a component of organization activities, which is used for the gathering of the data. And the second one is the universal user interface. It is an operational or general user interface, which is used for the system transactions by providing them the necessary services for the current data. And the next one is the modules. These are the modules which are used in the database systems for the college management. One is student tracking and another one is the student attendance status. In the first one, student tracking, any business or organization that we want to review college summaries for each student, they will be selecting the students and they will be giving the placement, campus placements or etc. And for student attendance status, it provides information about the student attendance, in which parents and students can view their attendance and by logging onto the portal. And the third one is the student exam performance. After writing an exam, the grades will be posted in the portal. Either the students or the parents can view the portal and get notifications from the portal itself. Exam notification. Exam notification in terms of students and parents of the exam schedule. Regarding the schedule, it defines whether when is the exam is going to happen. Staff information. It will assist you in pursuing staff, complete staff information, which contain the schedule, their payroll, and the name of the staff which they assigned to their subject. And the next step is the feasibility. Feasibility, we have two types. One is a technical feasibility and another one is an economical feasibility. In technical feasibility, it is dependent on the hardware, software, and other components of the current system. And banks are needed to be handle SQL databases, which are readily accessible and have considered development assistance via manuals and blocks. In economical feasibility, the more popular technique for assessing potential systems effective is this economical feasibility. This technique is more frequently known as cost-benefit analysis. The choice of develop and deploy the system is made advantages and having other disadvantages. Next, we are going through the implementation. The process can be done by using the following steps. Here are some steps which we have done for the college management system. And the first step is the program is hosted on the web server called Apache Tomcat. And then then the next second step is every environment variable is configured. So the web app folder will be inserted into the Apache Tomcat, and we need to start the server, and the application is launched by entering the given IP address, and then we use it to regulate the user actions and flow the data. Here are some software requirements. The software requirements from the server side is the Windows XP, and the client side is also the Windows XP, and the local validation is PHP, database is MySQL, and web server is XAMPP server. And the hardware requirements are like disk space should be like 40 GB, and PC must be IBM compatible, and processor must be Pentium 3, and memory should have at least 512 MB RAM. Next, we are going to the life cycle of waterfall model. As part of software engineering life cycle, we adopted the waterfall model because it is straightforward, traditional, and extensively applied process for software development. The traditional software life cycle is depicted as a series of falling steps, hence the name is a paradigm. This is the picture of the waterfall model, and it goes by the step-by-step process. First is requirement analysis, and then design, and then it moves to the implementation, and then testing, and then maintenance. In life cycle, we cannot go back through the previous step. Here are some SQL queries that we are used in the college management system. And regarding this ER diagrams and data flow diagrams, we attached a file in the Word document which specify the relationship between the student, faculty, and the management. Yes. Now about the SQL queries. For creating table, we just use an SQL query like ID in as a primary key and name as a we given the name, age, email ID, phone number, and address. And some SQL queries like inserting student data into the table and updating student information and deleting student information and selecting all student data and selecting certain name that we want. These are some more SQL queries like counting number of students and joining student information to the course information. The detailed information about these SQL queries are given in the Word document. This in this data management system, we also added a row, added a column called which is used for the course information and which is also used to set the professor. And these details can be known by the student and the parents also, which which can help them to find which professor is coming for the which subject and all. Conclusion: the use of databases in the institutions has substantially positive impact on the operations. It contains all the necessary to access the efficient to study. Universities can keep tabs on the interest, and by using this database management system, college database management system, it provides the students can access their portal with less time and can't make any mistakes and easy to use. Thank you, Professor. The Word document and the link for this PPT is attached in the Word document. And thank you, Professor.